All right. It's working this time. Hi, everyone. I am here to do some readings if anybody wants some. I'm going to be on here for an hour. So I'll be on here until 4:30. It's 3:30 right now. So we're going to do some readings and late night readings. Let's have a quick puff. Good puff. It's snowing. It's been snowing here for like days. I just have problems getting the computer working too here in a minute. Well, not the computer, but my camera was messing with me. So today's angel is Archangel Michael. I'm protecting you against lower energies, guarding you and your loved ones at home. And we have also Archangel Michael over here, crystal clear intentions. Make sure you have crystal clear intentions. And I was having these sparkles in my eyes, so I had to turn the lights right down because my eyes were doing that. So we have Archangel Michael, and then we also have Archangel Jeremiah, overcoming difficulties. Hey, Will, you're up. How's it going? I'm going to do some tarot and oracle. And whoever wants oracle can have an oracle reading. It doesn't have to be tarot. It can be oracle for the people that don't like tarot. I am going to smoke a cigarette though while I'm waiting. I'm just going to chill and talk to you guys in the chat and be here for an hour. Make myself available for anybody that would like a reading. And I'm doing the 11/11 today. So, hey, Aussie, nice to see you. Yeah, it's been quite the day here too. Yeah, it's been quite the day. The energy was quite attacking today. I felt it. Yeah, so it's been like that for a minute. It's been like people making up stuff to get your family against you, stuff like that. Do you guys all freaking know me, okay? You guys know me more than the people that are surrounding my where I live, you know what I mean? You guys know me better than that, okay? Let me ask you guys, do you think that I have time from how much I'm on YouTube and how much I work on YouTube and do my work YouTube stuff? Do you think I have time to go and look at people's friends lists and make friend or try to send people friend requests? I got blocked from a family member because some chick said that I was trying to be her friend. You guys know that's something I would not do. I have like over 100 friggin' friend requests right now on my Facebook. I don't even bother with it most of the time unless people send me a message saying, "Hey, I want to be your friend. I know you from YouTube." You know what I mean? Like, it's ridiculous that the people with the low shit people will do and believe. There was this lady, she believed she was talking to Justin Bieber, okay? On Facebook. Some people are so gullible. I can't believe it. Like, I'm kind of famous. I mean, it doesn't feel like you are, but you are. I've been on for 6 years. Like, I mean, people start like shit start happening like that. Like, people start making accounts of you or fake accounts and shit and make people believe it's you. I don't send people friend requests, okay? Yeah. I agree. It is ridiculous. Yes, it is, Will. Like, you guys know me already. I don't do that shit. And people will go at any lengths to try to come between you and your family. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous for sure. My gosh. Can't believe that. I just had to tell somebody like this ridiculous and I'm being gaslit. I ended up yelling at my sister like the hell, man. Block me over some bullshit like that, then just stay out of my life. Period. If you're gonna believe some fucking, yeah, I'm a liar. She believes them over me. It's like ridiculous. They may even been fooled, like too, like whatever. I don't even have time to go on Facebook. Like, I'm trying to get somebody in my life that can run Facebook for me. Like I don't even really do personal shit on Facebook. Why is this? You know, this thing keeps popping up too. My folders keep popping up for some reason. They want me to organize them enough, and I don't really know how to do any of that shit either. Like, I need help with this social media crap. And then I don't have time to send people no damn friend request. My gosh. I don't have time to go and look at people's friends. Jeez. I don't even have time to message my friends. I have almost 1,000 friends. I don't even like know who they all are. When people will send me friend requests, if they, like that's why I stopped accepting friends because, the only reason that I go on that Facebook is for YouTube stuff. Hit that like button for Cass. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being here, Will and Aussie. Yeah, so I'm making myself available for people that need a reading, that need some positive, even positive advice right now. Just to, if I can help, I will help. I'll try. Doesn't have to be a reading. I can just give my own advice, what I think, and you guys can take that and take it, leave it, whatever you want. You know what I mean? You're always the one in charge of your own life. That's how I give my personal advice, is like treat me like a friend when I'm giving personal advice. And it's not a reading. It's like I do the same thing with my friends, and I say with my friends, like if they can give me advice, like I'll consider what others say, but I will always go with my own advice, and I expect everybody else to be that way too. I'm not here to control nobody or tell nobody what to do. I'm never on Facebook too much. Drama. Yeah, that's so true. I don't even I used to a few years back, I didn't realize, but like every time I went on Facebook, it affected me in a negative way. So I stopped going on those. Like, YouTube is not like that. Like, I feel like this is my spot. This is my space. I like my YouTube space, and it's not hectic. I don't, it's not crazy. I like that. And I can't even handle Twitter, Instagram, any of that stuff. I don't deal with that. I would not be able to. If people talk about Twitter and how they were and it's doing, doing this, and I feel the energy is like, ooh, it's just like so much on there. Like, I watch the reaction videos of TikTok and stuff like that. That's enough for me. I don't need to be on TikTok. I just wait for the YouTubers to make the TikTok videos. I don't have time for that shit. I'm not a robot. Like, I have a house to take care of. Like, my plants, they need me every day. My dog, my cat. My boys, they're grown, but they're moved out, but they'll always need their mom too. You know what I mean? I'm always there if they ever need to talk to me or need anything. I'm always there for anybody that needs me. And my family too. Yeah. It's like Facebook is never monitored at all. No, it's yeah, if I see something even on YouTube, if I see something that could go really bad, like if I see something on YouTube that like is being suggested to me, and um like today I watched two young innocent girls. They were just like having fun on YouTube, going live. They were just a small little channel, right? Just starting out. And I saw them just being silly girls and stuff like that. They were young, like 13 or something. I don't know. They were young. And they were a little bit too friendly, I guess. And the comments that were coming in were ridiculous. And I was just like, I gotta protect these girls, and I gotta do something, you know what I mean? And I reported it because I did not like what was happening there, and I want to stop something before it went any farther. And There was like comments like "show me your tits," um, and got the girl and other things, and that's one of them. And the one girl, like, I didn't see the comment, but the one girl said, "Oh, I don't have any. I don't have any tits." You know what I mean? And it's just like, wow. It's like, where's these young girls' parents? And for one, and these predators on there, they're on there like right away. That's so ridiculous. Hey, way up, dude. So yeah, the girls were kind of playing into it, too. And so I just stopped something before it got any worse than it did. So I left that channel, whatever. Like, I'm not subscribed to it. It was suggested to me. And I think when things like that are being suggested to someone like me, I'm supposed to do something about it. Like, I'm supposed to stop what could happen, right? Protect those young, innocent, naive little girls. Like, anyways, they were put to a spot that is sick, and someone would actually do that. Yeah. And they were just like, wanting to go on to see what, if there's anybody to talk to, whatever. Like, kids are so isolated nowadays. They find ways to try to get out there and meet people, but then there's these pervs and dirty, nasty people that go on there and they can't. I feel like they can't catch them far enough. They can't catch them quick enough. I used to feel that stuff a lot from just people, and that's something that you can't just go after on your own as one person. And you can't go and accuse someone, even though even though you feel it, even though even though you see things. You can't, if you don't have the proof or whatever, you're the one that looks bad, whatever. So I'm glad that there's a lot of those out there that are finding those dirty fucking old men, dirty, disgusting pigs. And there's some women too, but it is mostly men. And yeah, I was, I was manipulated really bad by men when I was younger. I was 17 and I was raped by my boyfriend's best friend. And I had never had sex. Like, at 17, I had never had sex. And I had been dating this guy for a year. He had gone away, supposedly to find a job so we can get married, all that, blah, 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 right? And I didn't get along with, I didn't like it at home. My parents were fighting a lot. My dad was drinking a lot, and he got, vocal and violent, like, tendencies. Anyways, I wanted to get out of there. So I went and stayed at one of my mom's, like, people that she worked with, like, picking rocks. And they asked me to babysit for them, whatever. So I decided to just stay there, and I was asked by that mother to go sleep with this man because he had just had surgery, so he could get up in the morning, or so he can get up to go to the bathroom if he had to middle of the night. And that man had surgery, but he could do what he did to me. So that was set up, and yeah. So I've gone through shit like that. So I always feel like when I see young girls, I want to protect them. You know what I mean? When they're so innocent and they don't know these what's going on, right? Anyways, yeah. I don't like seeing that. I don't like seeing girls getting like that, like just for guys on attention and stuff like that. I don't like. So I stopped that today. Anyways, sorry I got like a little lost there. Like, I got lost in conversation, and it's not It's not the time to tell my story yet, but that's part of it. Someone have to tell that part of the story later. That was a long time ago. I'm like, I'm in my 40s, and that was when I was 17, and I kept that to myself for a very long time. The only person I told was that boyfriend at the time, and he ended up dumping me. He didn't believe me. And anyways, yeah, so yeah, first stage, she's in heat again. Yeah, but years later, that same guy, after I had my children, after I had left my ex-husband, that same person came back, and he found me, and he was trying to rekindle, my first boyfriend tried to rekindle things, and I'm just like, hell to the no, no way in hell, no way in hell. So yeah, we are not. He was not in his right mind. No, he was a predator, and so was the guy I was dating. So he was a predator too. I didn't know it. You know, the guy that my first Canadian boyfriend was a predator too. Yeah, years later, the reason he came found me is because he lost his children. He said his woman that he had the children with left him for an internet boyfriend. Right. Found out later it was because he was not supposed to be around his own children. He had a daughter and a son. So that's why he didn't believe me, because he was like that too. And I had a gut feeling, even at 17, I had a gut feeling he wasn't right. Because he had an older woman friend, and that had a younger girl. And she was like, I don't know, 10, 12. And he would take her shopping. Like the lady, there was no relation. The lady would let him take her and take her shopping. He was so-called uncle. It wasn't an uncle. So, you know what I mean? There's mothers too that are not protecting their daughters. There's lots of mothers, and I don't have any of my own children like daughters, but when I did have my stepdaughters, I protected them every time I could. Like, any chance that they needed a protection, they were in my care, they were protected, you know. And so I don't understand how some mothers just don't have that instinct where they sense it. I do. And maybe that's why I'm single. That's okay, Elsie. I've healed from that part of my life. Um yeah. What do you want? Do you want to come say hi to people? Do you want to come say hi? Okay. Come say hi. Thank you guys for being here. It helps sometimes just to, tell people stuff that you're feeling and when you're feeling it. Now she's being quiet because she's right by my face. That's how she is. Thanks for the hugs, guys. Thanks. Thanks, Matthew, for the hugs, and thanks for the hearts. Thanks for the prayers. Thank you, guys. Always can use prayers. Life is not easy for people that want to help people heal, because um, people will try to fight it. You know what I mean? Some people just like being in their misery. I've been there too. Like, I just liked being in my misery. At least you could still feel, you know what I mean? If you're feeling sad or angry, you're still feeling, right? You still have feelings. So I think sometimes that's the only way sometimes to keep still having feelings is to feel those other emotions sometimes. You can't always, well, to feel joy, it should be like we should be able to feel joy every day, and we shouldn't have to feel sorrow and sadness every day. And if we're at peace, people shouldn't try to break our emotions by gaslighting you every time they can, because they're not doing anything with their life, but everything that you do is wrong. Like everything that you do is wrong. So I realized that a long time ago, I can't make anybody else happy. So I'll just make myself happy. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. And it still triggers me when people put me down for what I do now. Like I get put down constantly for it. I get called possessed. I get called a witch. I get called a demon. I get called all kinds of things when people are angry with me. And it's the same people that have a lot of sickness in them that do that to you. And I'm sad for them more than angry. I miss Tigger. I always feel that he's always there with you. Yeah. Yeah, he was my son's cat. He didn't take it very good when the cat passed. And actually there was a memory the other day that come up of him, but I didn't want to share it because I didn't want to trigger my son by sharing the memory on Facebook, so I didn't. But there's quite a few, and I've had quite a few animals in my lifetime. Um, that'll be like my animal angels, mischiefs. This one especially, she'll be playing tricks when she goes one day. She'll be always playing tricks. She'll always doing funny stuff, won't you? Mm. Mm. She talks to you. Okay, you just stop it. I was watching some other channel today, and I was like, I heard there was a kitty in heat there too, and somebody else's channel. So I'm like, it's not just my cat. I try to give her love, but she just doesn't. It's just not enough. It's not the same. She just wants the other kind of love, but I don't get. She's not getting that. She's not getting no other. She's not getting a boyfriend. She's gonna stay my little girl. She's not getting a boyfriend. Nope. Not gonna boyfriend. Not gonna ruin you. Nope. Right. Oh, she will like she'll go up on a dog like this, and like she'll put her paws right on the dog like this, and like like go like this to her face. Like it was doing they were being smoochy earlier. They're both females. Like she's right here too. Shelby's right here. But they were smooching earlier. Like the kitty cat will like just jump up on the dog like this, and there's like love up on the dog, and the dog will just stand there and take it. She'll just stand there and takes it. It's hilarious. Stop! Go lay down on the bed. Okay, go on your bed. I've walked her like a bunch of times today. Okay, she just knows I'm talking about her, so she wants me to bug. She wants to bug me. Let me go put her in bed. Let me put her on her blanket. Go on the bed. It's bedtime. Okay, get to bed. Get to bed. Lay down. Lay down. What are you doing? Lay down. Cats can be weird or sometimes. Yeah, they can. I think she thinks she's a dog. Sometimes she thinks she's a dog, I think, and the dog just wants all the attention. She'll just like, when she's upset with me, she'll just go sit in the kitchen. She'll sit on the mat in the kitchen in front of the sink and she'll just stare at me like this. With her head bent like this, she'll just stare at me like this. So I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, let's go for a walk. And so we walk around the hallway because there's snow outside and she doesn't like being outside too long. So, and it's cold on our feet, so we don't go outside very much. My cousin went to watch a certain movie. I'm going to be sure it is the right movie to watch. What movie is that? I haven't watched a movie in a long time. I don't watch movies alone. I just don't. I've never done it. Like, I can't watch a movie by myself. I just can't. It's not a thing I can do. Like, I'll watch movies when my kids are around. Like, we'll watch a movie, or like if I'm with someone, I'll watch a movie with someone. I'd have like a slumber party with a bunch of girls, like my friends, like my close friends, not a bunch. I only have a couple of close friends. I would have a slumber party with them and then watch old like chick flicks. I would totally do that with them and then have like a munch out. Like, that'd be fun. I would do it with my sisters too, like have like a movie night. But nobody ever wants to do anything. Everybody just wants to do like like they just want to stay at home all the time. Like, people just are not very social anymore. Stop. Go away. Go away. I don't want you no more. Go away. Bye bye. 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 I wish I had like a ball to throw at you. I don't have a ball. Where's the stress ball? I have a stress ball. This is a stress ball. Enough is fine for the water boy. What? I wanted to watch. Oh, the water boy. Oh, you mean the movie like for like 13-year-olds and up? Like the water boy? Oh, well, the water boy was a funny movie too, but out of the water boy, it just bugs me. The type of mom that he had. Ew, moms like that just gross me out. Moms that, you know, I understand being there for you boys because I have boys, but not like that. Like, that was just a little bit ridiculous, right? Anybody else agree? Like, I just think so. She's the devil. Hey, Remo. Hopeful. Thank you for being here. Cheers. My kitty, my kitty. I want to be honest with Kathy did not do good on that movie. She was better on the first Green Tomato. Oh, Fried Green Tomato was a good movie, right? Like, that was the good old one. But when you think about it, though, it was when you think about it, it was actually cannibalism. You know what they did, right? And oh, I was thinking of Earl, the movie Earl. Was that the same movie? No. I don't know. There are some really weird movies. I'm holding the kitty up. I'm holding the kitty up like this. hoisting her up. You're weird. You are a weird kitty. Must because she's famous. That must be why she's weird, because she's famous. She likes to put on the show. Oh, do you remember the movie where Kathy Bates was, yeah, where she um where she buried her husband? Wasn't that like, what movie was that? Adam Sandler. Not Trickheads. I like Adam Sandler too. Like, I like Pauly Shore. He was one of my favorite actors, Pauly Shore. And who else? Yeah, there's a few good actors. Like some of the ones that are not with us anymore, like they're already gone. And you can't really say who you like anymore, because a lot of them were like secretly bad. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't want to I never worshipped any of them. Like, some of them, some of the actors and actresses, they inspired me in life. Like, you know what I mean? But a lot of us don't know a lot of actresses' backstory, or what they did behind closed doors, or who they really were. None of us really know that. And we don't know that about anybody else either, though. I mean, we can only go by what we know from the people. And I've always thought of actors and actresses as the same as normal people, but I guess they weren't really normal. Like, they did stuff to get there, and it was was bad. Some of them said no, but some of them didn't. But they were also basically shunned, shunned from getting jobs and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I never wanted to be like, I never, how some people, they want to be famous and stuff. I've never wanted to be. I never went crazy when I seen famous people. I thought, like, that's cool, be cool to meet them, but yeah, like, I would want to have like a regular conversation with them. I wouldn't ask them about nothing about acting. Like, I wouldn't, like, I would just want to know about normal stuff. That's me. I'm just like that. I'd be like, they're like asking like personal, normal, regular type of questions that you ask somebody if you want to become friends or whatever with them. Like, that's how I used to treat my boss too. Like she wasn't the boss, but she was the mom she was the mom of the place. So she was technically the boss's wife. So while she was the boss's wife. So she was the boss, but not the boss. You know what I mean? But yeah, I treated her like a friend. You know what I mean? And she treated me like a friend of me too. Like, you know what I mean? We were like that with each other. But I liked her. You know what I mean? And then I think she liked me too, because she gave me her job. And she didn't want it anymore, but she gave it to me, nobody else, right? And it was the boss's job, so I got the boss's job. So that was pretty cool, because I didn't like working besides people, like, and now I know why, because like, it literally made me sick. Okay, well, I already lost a baby too, but when I went back to this one place, and literally our butts were like literally touching each other. When you're working in this like line, your butts were literally touching with the person behind you, standing with their butt touching yours, and then the people beside you could barely like move. Like, that made me like sick. Like, I ended up being physically sick, and I ended up going to hospital, not the hospital, ended up going to the grocery store to get some water. And I said, I got to leave work. Like, I'm not feeling good. I was in pain. And and this was after I lost my baby. And then I went to the grocery store to get some water, and I just passed out. I had like no electrolytes in my body, because like at this place where you work, like, you got like 15 minutes to eat. And I could not eat that fast. Like, So, and I already had eating disorder. So, like, I mean, anyways, there's lots of little stories that just pop out of me sometimes. And that's what happened. And like, they made me stay at the grocery store until I like drank a whole bottle of water. They asked me if I wanted anything to eat. I said no. They asked me if they wanted me to call an ambulance. I said no. Yeah, nothing I've gone through has killed me, so I'm still here. There's a reason for it. I thought my life was over like long time ago once. I was like, yeah, well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I thought that, but yeah, because there was one time like I was asking God to take me. You know, I'm glad I did it. I'm glad He didn't. I'm glad He left me here to get through it. I I don't hate Jim Carrey. Who hates okay. Jim Carrey, but he's not my number one favorite. John Candy has 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 to be. I like John Candy too. He was funny. He was funny, and some with the one that played Miss Doubtfire. Yeah, I've been hearing different things from different actors and stuff too, and about the whole Diddy thing, um, and then now they're all like a lot of. It's weird how all that other stuff come out, and then now Hollywood's like been burned up, and they found. I watched like I said, I watch TikTok, but I only watch it like through YouTube. People that like I'm subscribed to a couple of people that do that. Like they do reactions on um, TikTok videos. Anyways, I saw it in one of those. Is that there was like a four-wheeler that was driving around this whole area and starting it on fire with like um, fuel and stuff like that, and fire on fuel and fire that was fuel that was on fire, and it was just like making it go like driving it. So yeah, it was arsoning that happened. Arsoning that happening. Hey, DJT. Yeah, she's from one of the channels where I get all of my like conspiracy information, conspiracy truth. Yeah. I just go to the people that already find all the right information that we need to know. I don't have to go through TikTok because there's people that do the reaction videos. I'm thankful for all those people because I I get to see a lot of things that I would not see on YouTube. Um, and what's going on with that TikTok? Is it TikTok or Twitter? TikTok, right? Or is it Twitter? Which one is the one that they're trying to like get rid of? Conspiracy lurker. Junkies, conspiracy junkies. Yeah, that's me. I pop in whenever I can at Fam TV, Fam Forever TV. Yeah, I pop in there whenever I can. He reminds me of somebody I used to work with, and that one tomato plant I used to work at. They had some good guys that worked there. They were good. They had good morals and stuff like that. The guys that worked there, I always got along with all of them. They were like brothers to me. And that's why I think, like, it's weird how we find people in our life that we've met before, but they're different. They call that familiars. We meet people that we've never met before, but they remind us of someone we used to know, right? And I just hope that when I remind people of people, I just hope that it's good all the time because, and if it isn't, I hope that if I remind somebody of somebody they didn't like or whatever, I hope that whoever I remind of somebody they didn't like, I hope people tell me that so we can like work through the problems that you had with that person. Maybe we can be friends, right? Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. That could be it. Cause like, just like when we love someone, like, I heard something today, like, our soulmate is like us from the past life. And then when we meet them, we meet ourselves. And once you've found yourself, you look for yourself in everyone because you love yourself. You know what I mean? You love yourself. Like, so you look for yourself in everyone. You look for that person in everyone. I never understand TikTok, watching it sometimes. I don't have it downloaded. I don't have TikTok downloaded. I don't try to download a bunch of apps or anything because it's just not safe anymore, especially with all that AI and stuff. Like, people are sending people like friends requests, or like, I don't know, somehow it's happening and I don't know what's happened, but I didn't do no such thing. And like, the last person I think I sent a friend request was someone that did massage therapy, and I wanted to go get a massage. And if that was the person that was upset that I added her, then I wouldn't want her touching me to begin with. So if that if that was the person that supposedly I got off of my sister's list or whatever, like, I think it was like she might have posted who did a massage or whatever. And so she given her a shout out. So basically that's the only person that I try to add, and that would have been the reason so I can get a damn massage. But if that person wants to be like that and cause problems between me and my family member, then I obviously don't want that person to touch my freaking body. I'm I'm more careful about who touches my body, who touches my hair, like who does my hair. I do my own hair now. I'm not gonna let nobody touch my hair no more. Um, I don't trust people. Yep. So interesting. Exactly. It's not safe. No. Hey, yeah, I don't know. Like, first person like me, I was never a homebody until the world became so crazy. Like, I want to go places, I want to explore, but I don't want to do it alone. I yeah, wouldn't want to be stranded somewhere by myself if that happened. I'd rather be with someone else stranded, and I wouldn't be so, if that ever happened too. Like, what I mean? Like, if I go traveling, I would never want to travel alone. And it's so unsafe. Like, like I live in small town, whatever. Like, it used to be safe in small town, well, pretty safe in small towns. And well, you think it was, but I think a lot of the things that happen in small towns was kept quiet. Okay, I think it was just kept quiet so that people kept believing it didn't bad things didn't happen in small towns. Um, there's a lot of bad things that happen in small towns, and then people don't. That's never put in the paper. It's never put out there. Well, you get some sleep, Will. Oh, your allergy medication kicking in. I would love to visit the Amethyst Cave. Yeah, Will, get your passport. Come to Canada and we'll all make plans and we'll go there and we'll discover this beautiful place. I want to go with a bunch of people and we get like, we get like I don't know, like get get a little campground or something like that near there and go camping while we're there. I want to actually go to the beach there and see what they have there, not the actual like store. I want to go and just explore the fruit, go what God gave us, not the store. The store was made by man. I'm not that interested. I mean, I'll go look at the store, but I'm more interested in what's around where the cave is. I'm sure there's lots of like amethyst everywhere. Um, I'd love to go I would love to go traveling with those rock hunter people. Like I follow some of them on YouTube. You see this? I'll follow you guys with if I get to know somebody, and I'd have to get to know them first, obviously. Um, can't just I I don't know. I would have to get to know people. But yeah, I would like to set up a I would like to set up a thing where we can all meet at the Amethyst Mine, and then whoever wants to go there. Like I've been wanting to go for years, and I've been wanting to go camping for years. So if you do it all at once, hey, we should do it. We should plan something for my birthday, my 50th, my 50th birthday. That'd be cool. Going to the Amethyst Mine, my 50th birthday, and do it with like all kinds of people that I've met and that are like-minded like me, that you know just want to live happy and joyful and bring peace to anybody that's feeling like they don't have peace. I'll bring my metal detector. Hopefully, one of these days, we can go visit together. Would be really cool. Love caves. Yeah, I want to get some people together. You know what I mean? I know that there's a few people around me that would love to go that I know. Even maybe some of my friends would like to go, maybe. I'd have to like research to see if there was like a place where we could like camp while we're all there. And like even if there was like a little like there's one place, oh not there, but like there's this other place where I've talked about going to on like a spiritual retreat kind of place to go there. It's what's it called? Uh Anyways, it's like near Windsor area. They have beautiful little like cabins there that you can stay in. You can't stay in tents there, but you can rent these cabins. I thought that'd be cool to do that. But like if they had that at the Amethyst Mine, they have these little cabins that you could rent, where a few people can stay in one cabin, stuff like that. That'd be cool. And if you got like a bunch of people together, like a meetup, then the price would drop, right? So if everybody wanted to meet up there, and that'd be a cool place to explore, is Thunder Bay. And it's like still 8 hours for me to drive there. But yeah, I'd have to start coming on here every night and doing a few hours of like live, readings if anybody is because then people will start coming to my channel for readings because I haven't been doing the live readings for a while, so people are not used to me doing this. I remember when I first started my channel, there was so many people that always pop around. They wanted readings, but like a lot of times it was free. Like if you put the sign free, then everybody will come, right? But even your haters will come, and even the people that say they don't like tarot, they will come and get a free message, and that's hilarious. But um, I I just wanted to try it out to see and just come on here, and even if I just chit chat the whole time, we're always get to know each other on here. You were an Eagle Scout. Remember camping a lot. It was fun. Yeah, I like camping. I like making fires and cooking on a fire. Food that's cooked on a fire is so much more rewarding. It's like you had to work for it. Like, I like that. Like, it just makes the food taste better when you have to like prepare it like that. I don't know if it's just me, but because then you're actually because you're actually hungry and you're like actually putting some effort into making your food. Being in a house, it's like just right there. You just have to go and maybe heat it up in a microwave, right? It's too easy, right? Because then you can eat in like 2 seconds, and then you don't even like half the time realize you're eating. You know what I mean? That's the thing about being out in the bush, because you actually have to make your intentions to eat, like to make your food and make your fire to eat and warm up and all that stuff. Definitely makes it worth it to eat it. Like, for me, I'd have to make food worth it for me to eat it. Yeah. I did listen to whoever said like I made a chicken breast with red, like not red potatoes, but like sweet potato, carrots, and regular potatoes, and then I made like a I cooked it in like a pot. What do you call it? Casserole dish. And I put too many spices on there. It was a little bit hot, like a little spicy. And someone said, "Oh, make some rice for it." And I did that today. I made some rice and had some of that. It was really good. So I'll probably have like at least, that 2 pieces of like those chunks of like chicken were like this big, and I can't eat that much chicken. Like I ate like a quarter of it like yesterday, and then a quarter of it today, and then that was one piece. I'm not a big meat eater. Like, if you want me to be a carnivore, you better just get me bacon and pork chops, man. That's the only thing I'll probably eat. That I can actually, and like, spare ribs and shit like that. That's my favorite meats. Okay. Like, that's the kind of meats I would like to eat. Like, if I was to eat like carnivore style, if I was on the carnivore diet, that'd be the meat. And right now I just have chicken and turkey, and that's all I have. And I think it's chicken and turkey. As long as it's not on on snakes territory. Yeah, no, we don't have a lot of snakes over here in Ontario. We do have some areas where there's probably some snakes, but I know there's a river near like Windsor area, Wallsburg, Windsor, around that area, Chatham. I don't know where it is. There's a river somewhere. There's like little grass snakes or whatever they call them, or water snakes. But water snakes, I think those snakes, I don't think they hurt you or they bite you. I remember someone telling me that there were snakes there, but I've never really seen snakes around here. There's not a lot of wildlife around here. We get like coyotes. They'll run from you. Coyotes and deer and wild turkeys. That's what we have around here is for wild animals. They're more scared of you than you are of them. We don't have bears and, well, not in Ontario. We don't, not here. Maybe northern Ontario they do, but not here. Maybe like Collingwood, there's bears there. Like Collingwood, and areas like that, or like Sault Ste. Marie, places like that, they have bears, but not where I am. We might have, well, there's deer. And what was the other thing? Oh, I seen a fox one day. Yeah, fox was cute when I saw that. The fox. Yeah, there's water snakes. Yeah. Um, Cabin B, okay, because you don't wanna be hot or cold. Cabin B. What do you mean cabin B? Oh, as long as not Snakes. Oh, cabin B. What do you mean cabin B? No, you don't want to be hot or cold. No. I've slept in a tent before, but that was when I was a teenager. Going camping with your friends. That's when I went camping in the tent. When you get all liquored up and you wake up and you're like, don't want to get out of the tent. What? And the sun's beating on the tent, and it's like mid-noon and you're all still sleeping because y'all drank all night in the woods. Those kind of camping we did in the 90s, you know what I mean? We didn't go to a campground. We just got our friends together, got some liquor, got a tent, got some hot dogs and whatever else we were going to eat. And then we just went. I remember doing that. I even have a picture somewhere of me standing in front of a camp, my tent, my 90s high tops, and I was wearing high tops and shorts. Oh yeah, these colorful shorts. And yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that's in my picture box. You have one of those. You got one of those cookie containers. I bet you all have one of those. Who doesn't have one of those cookie containers with with all your with all your pictures when we still had to get paper pictures? Hey JB, good morning. I've got some good coffee right now. I was drinking instant for and I don't know how, I have a friend that she drinks instant every day. I'm like, how the heck she does it? But I mean, when I was younger, we always drink instant, but I drink instant coffee for a week and I did not like it. I did not enjoy my coffee time, especially morning coffee and stuff like that. I bought myself one Nabob. Is it Nabob? Anyways, that was the one that was on sale, and I bought that one. And then I bought one. It was just like one of those little boxes, whatever, like this. And I bought the city one, the city brownness, the darkest one. I got that one, the strongest flavor. Ooh. Oh, I don't like Tim Hortons coffee anymore. So, anyways, the other day, ADHD, because I was just talking about that coffee. But anyways, let's finish talking about this coffee first. So I went and got it. I think coffee was 11 something. And then I had to go to get some kitty food. And so I went to the grocery store again, and it was 8 something. So I bought 2 of them, 2 more. And yeah, that was that story. What was the other story I started telling? I don't know. Maybe I need to go to sleep. But yeah, gotta finish one story before the other one. Oh, right. So now I remember. So I went to Tim Hortons the other day and got myself a coffee. And I was like, I don't like their coffee anymore. It's not strong enough. It doesn't taste like I don't taste the coffee. It just tastes like watered down coffee. That's what it tastes like to me. And it's like it can't be watered down coffee because that would be illegal, right? To serve it like that. Anyway, so I went and got a coffee and I said, can you guys put espresso? Can you make a coffee that's espresso, made with espresso? I didn't know how to explain it. I guess they just put an espresso shot in your coffee. And I was like, can I have a coffee with a double espresso, shot and then water, whatever? That's how I thought they would make it. But no, they put it in your coffee. They put a shot of espresso in your coffee. And I asked for 2. So that was a $4 coffee I got. I was like, $4 for coffee? What do you mean? Well, you had 2 shots. I'm like, oh, is it? Oh, okay. So it's 2 coffee. Anyways, I drank it. And I added a little bit of water when I got home. But yeah, so now when I go to get a Timmy's coffee, I will just say, I want just 3 cream, 2 sugar, large, with 1 espresso shot. if I drink Tim Hortons coffee. So for those of you that like your coffee stronger and it's Tim Hortons doesn't make it stronger enough, just ask for an espresso shot in it. That's what I did. And I asked for two. That was too much. But espresso's like rocket fuel. I guess I needed it. I guess I needed it. It was a little strong. It was cowboy dust. It was like cowboy dust. Well, you as your flavor changes, you also have to like adjust to it. And I just did that. And so now if I go to Timmy's, I know what I can get now. I know what I can like. Because just coffee with one espresso shot. Oh, one coffee for you is fine. Oh my gosh, that I wish I was at that moment right now. I do sip my coffee most of the day, but I've been drinking a lot of water and stuff too, which I used to not do so much. But I realized that my skin gets healthier when I do that. Um, and I don't, my skin disorder doesn't mess with me as much if I drink more water. And I do put less toxins into my body. But yeah, I've been trying to like because I'm quitting smoking. I've been writing down my smokes since the 7th of January. I've been writing down my smokes and I'm slowly cutting down. And I've been cutting down every day without even like thinking about it. Like I just write down every smoke I have, but I'm consciously aware when I'm having the smoke because I'm writing it down. So I think that's helping me. And then also what's helping me is sunflower seeds. So whenever I want a cigarette, I'll grab some sunflower seeds and I'll eat them. And then if I still want a cigarette after that, I'll have one. But if I don't, if I'm okay and I forget about it, then my hands just stayed busy and my mouth stayed busy and it was healthy to eat sunflower seeds. So we're all good. So that's what I've been doing. So I go mark down every time I have a cigarette, I dump the ashtray and then I go mark it down. And I don't like dirty ashtrays, so I just keep like one cigarette in the ashtray. Like that's it. And I've been trying to like quit. So I'm giving myself like until May. So that's a long time. I know I'll be probably quit before then, hopefully. But I'm giving myself a long time to quit. So that way I can really do it this time and not fail. I'm not trying to set myself up for fail because I don't want to smoke after 50. So the day after 50, no more. Maybe on my birthday, I'll have my last cigarette or something. I don't know. However, the creator is gonna help me quit is gonna help me how I quit. Like, I'm not gonna like punish myself or any of that stuff. I'm not gonna be hard on myself when I smoke more smoke. So what I mean. There was a day when I smoked. Like I noticed too, like the different times of the month where I smoke more. Or different times of like what happened those days or what I was going through or what I was feeling that day. Like if I'm going through a lot of stress, then I smoke more. And yeah, I need to start drinking water with lemon in it again. Yeah, that's good for you too. Lemon water. Lemon water. Or like for people that have like problems with like keeping their electrolytes, even putting a little bit of sugar and a little bit of salt in your water too. Then you just drink your water, and that's giving you electrolytes because electrolytes is basically water. I mean, salt and sugar, so isn't it? Like there may be some other components to it, but that's the main thing, isn't it? When you're like out of electrolytes and you get weak and you pass out, and you go, "Good morning." What time is it? Oh, it's you know what? I've been on for an hour. Wow, this has been a long chat. Yeah, it's been an interesting conversation over here. I'm enjoying myself still. I'll wait for a little bit long. I know I was going to be only an hour, but whew. A lot of times, you know, you don't get all of the right notifications. Like I noticed that like the people's notifications I actually would love to see is like sometimes I miss them. And then you get flooded with these like news and other stuff. I have like unsubscribed to so many news stations. Like my one channel, this one here, it's been my oldest channel, right? So like it has like stuff that I don't even watch anymore that probably I subscribed to when I first started YouTube or something. And I'm still detoxing from all that, like some stuff. And a lot of channels that we used to watch, channels change. There's back in the day, people we used to sell their channels, right? So this is what I didn't like about that because back in the day, people used to sell their channels to other people. And then all of a sudden you used to have seeing this kind of content, and then all of a sudden it's like and all of a sudden you see stuff and it's like and like you don't realize that you subscribe to them, but you all of a sudden see this channel that's like, when did I subscribe to that? Because the content is like something you would never watch or something like that. That's how you know if somebody has changed their channel, like, what I mean, sold their channel or changed it all the way around, right? Or became something different. I have always kind of stuck to the same thing on my channels, along the same line anyway. Like I used to do everything on this channel. Like I used to cook, I used to do everything. I used to do my plants, I used to do everything on this channel until it just became too chaotic. And I started my other channel, kasslove 420. And that channel has been just like naturally growing. I haven't really tried. I just go on there and cook, and I show you guys some plants when I water them sometimes, or like I'll make outfits or whatever. I just do whatever on that channel, whatever I want on that channel, and I don't have to bring it to this channel. I can keep this channel purely for spirituality or friend, just talking about life, anything that has to do with us and bettering ourselves. Whether it's just a conversation, whether it's whatever, sharing our stories, you know, because once we share, once you start sharing, you can start healing, and that's big. That's a big step. Like being able to share your parts of your story is a big sign that you're starting to heal. 8:35 p.m. there. Wow, it's nighttime there. Well, it looks like it's nighttime here, but still is, but it's like early morning. And it's been snowing, and it hasn't fully stopped. Pretty much, maybe like for a couple hours here and there. Other than that, it's been keeps snowing. Yeah, so I don't know. I appreciate everybody that came in and hit that like button. I appreciate that. I did some readings the other day on Marissa's channel. You also Marissa's channel, right? Because you're from that. You're from the people that knows her. I think you're from that groups that I know you from. So yeah, I was on her channel. I did like a couple of readings I did a couple of readings for people for free. You know, I did get a thanks, but yeah. But yeah, where are they now? Where are these people now that all wanted a reading? Everybody wanted a reading that night. It's like, as soon as I'm on my channel doing it, nobody even comes here. So this is where I do it. I'm not going to do it on other people's channel anymore. I'm just not. This is what this channel is for. Yeah, you were there. I see you were there. Go lay down. Hey, go lay down. She if I drop a sunflower seed, she'll go and eat it, and that's not good for her because it's got salt. Shelby, go on your bed right now. She knew what she was going to do. She was going to go into the bathroom because she didn't think I was going to watch her. And she was going to, and I stopped her. I just cleaned the litter box tonight, so I don't think she would have found much in there, but still. Yeah. So, anyways, I don't even feel like doing a like collective reading or anything right now, like I normally do. I'm just gonna keep it the way I did. I did say the angels were here, who they were, and other than that, I'm just gonna chat with you guys for a little bit longer. Oh, maybe I'll stay another 10 minutes. And then I'll probably go lay down for a little while. I did redo all my cards today. Well, you guys can't even see them because they're right there, but I did refresh all my cards today. These are all tarot cards. These are all my tarot cards. I did go through every single one of them and played with them. Well, I shuffled them all. I put them all the right way because they've been a lot of them, and not all of them, but a lot of them had been used. So I needed to like reshuffle them, and all that good stuff. I'm going to get early night. All right, have a good night, sweetie. Take care. So Will's gone to bed. Ossie's gone to bed. Who else is way up, dude? Still here? Is JB still here? I think those are only two that were in chat. I'm gonna finish my puff. I didn't finish it. That's what I do. I take a puff and then I'll put it out too. Okay. Well, now Shabby's laying down. I'm gonna go put a blanket on her again. Ooh. Probably go to bed. I need a what you would call it? Assistant. I need an assistant. Yeah, because I can never keep up with any of the stuff in my house. I wish I could point the camera outside, but as soon as I touch it, it will be like clunk clunk, and it will be out. Yeah, so it's 11:11 for a reading. If anybody likes a reading, living. And if you just want to come and say hi, feel free to come say hi in the chat. I don't bite. And if you're new here, subscribe. It helps my channel grow and flourish, and more people get to see the videos that I upload. Right, I go live and make videos. Mostly. I do upload some on this channel. I mostly do my uploads on the other channel. And then I go live on the other channel too. I have another channel. It's called kasslove 420. So yeah, that's what I do. And I'm gonna have a puff right now. I don't vape and I will never vape. I think vaping is worse than cigarettes because vaping, I've seen people do vaping, and when you vape, you do it constantly. When you have a cigarette, you have time in between, you have a break, there's sometimes a couple hours between cigarettes. And with a vape, you just constantly I had a weed vape, and I didn't like it because it was make my throat sore. So I don't think vaping is good for you. But that's just my opinion. So smoking is not really for you either, but not as bad as vaping. And once I quit smoking, I don't want to vape. I don't want to do none of that. I don't want none of that smoke stuff. None of the fake smoke either. So what's everybody else doing that's awake and watching? What's so bright? Oh, that's my wall over there. I'm like, what's that bright? There's like one spot. It's just bright. It's just a wall. It's the wall from the light from my bedroom. Now I feel weird lighting it in front of you guys. Anyway, I'm going to do it anyway. Now I'm getting hungry. I don't know why I'm hungry right now. I ate 2 pancakes. I literally had my rice and chicken earlier. And then I had me myself 2 pancakes because I didn't have no bread and I need my bread. And so I made myself 2 pancakes. Now I'm hungry. Oh, I don't want a chocolate bar though. I do have a chocolate bar. I don't want chocolate. I should drink some water. That's what I should do. I got my coffee, but I need water. I'm going to go and grab my water, but I'm going to get out of here, guys. So, I don't know. I got to schedule it more longer, like, so that people can have time to, like, be here for a reading. So, I should probably, next time I do this, I should probably, like, not do it so, like, quick or whatever. Like, I set up the live stream and then I went live. I didn't wait no time at all to go live. And I should probably set it like a couple days before so that if anybody wants a reading, they have a chance to be notified, right? Because there'll be a couple days where they'll be notified eventually after 2 days or so. So maybe I'll do it once a month. But I wish I had a secretary or something or somebody that could write all this stuff down. So I could write it down, but I don't know if that's the final decision I'm going to make yet. I'm just trying out the coming alive to do this, not just do generals, but to come and do live readings. Cause we gotta, I don't have nothing to prove to anybody. I know that my readings are accurate and on point. I already know that. And that's why I don't do it very often. I mean, I used to do it a lot when I first started because it was good practice, but I don't really feel like I do enough general readings that I get enough practice in it. I do every day. I do study my spirituality and I'm mindful every day. I try to be mindful every day. I mean, I'm not perfect. Nobody is, but I try to think before I do every day, everything. And yeah. Anyways, thanks for being here, guys, and hanging out with me for a while. Bringing some love with you. God bless y'all, and thank you, and have a good night. And I'll maybe see you tomorrow. If not on this channel, maybe on another one. All right, goodbye.